Hey guys, I wanted to give you a little update before I end this video for the day. I mentioned in a video that I did a day or two ago about forming an organization to represent truckers out here on the road. Well, just wanted to give you a little update on that. The name of the organization is Professional Truckers of America. I've already formed the organization. The filings for the DBA are taking place right now today. The treasury is being set up today. Our address is being set up today. It's rapidly becoming a real thing. I set a couple parameters on this organization just to start it off. To be a member of the Professional Truckers of America requires that you have a current or active CDL. There are no dues. Let me repeat that. There are no dues to be a member of the PTA. If you have had in the past a commercial driver's license and operated a truck in one capacity or another, but you're not currently a driver, you can be an honorary member. But still, to be a member, you have to either have a CDL or have had in the past a CDL and been a professional truck driver. I will tell you that I'm setting this organization up as a non-profit. I have no ambitions in my life as far as building another empire, but I do have a corporate expertise in this area. When I left the corporate world over 20 years ago, I was a consultant, and what people hired me to do was either start up, rebuild, or turn over either a corporation or department of a corporation. So I actually have a background in this. Really didn't have any plans on doing it again in my lifetime. But I find myself in a situation that I'm in an industry. Hey, I got a bypass. Woo-hoo! That's always a great way to start off the day. Going by Scale House, getting a bypass. Woo-hoo! Yeah. Like Allie Knight used to say, way or no way? No way! So we're off. Anyway, I actually have a background in this. I don't have any desire to build an empire. I'm not really money motivated. I pretty much got everything I ever could want or need or desire in life. I drive a truck because I love it. One thing that I don't like about driving a truck is having rules and regulations shoved down my throat that I have no voice in. And that is the reason why I'm founding Professional Truckers of America, the PTA. So that me and you have a voice in the rules and regulations that we have to abide by. Also want to be able to give us a competitive edge as an individual truck driver, can be profitable and make a good living. Right now, I cannot fulfill my dream how I want to end my retirement here in the next couple of years because of the market. I want to influence that and change that so that I can live my dream. And I want to help each and every driver out here obtain their dream as they see it. And I want to do this without sticking our hands in each other's pocket. So the organization has been formed. I'm meeting with a gentleman this evening that is going to set up an IT base for me. Like I said, bankers have already set that up, Treasury. days. And this organization is going to become the most powerful monster in the trucking industry that there ever was or ever will be. And its sole purpose is to give you a voice and control over your life. Anyway, thought I'd give you that little quick update. I guess I keep moving this freight to Wisconsin. Anyway, y'all have a great day. God bless you, each and every one. Remember, you too can change the world. All you gotta do is be nice to each other. Bye-bye. Well, guys, that first part of that video, I actually recorded that this morning. So now I've come to the end of my day. Thought I'd share it with you. Long, hard day. Didn't seem near as hard while it was going on, but I guess it turned out to be that way. I ran 600 miles today and was working my ass off in the seat of this truck more than I'm probably accustomed. Man, it's been a long time since I did that. You know, I used to play with corporations like that over 20 years ago. I'd vowed to myself that I'd never walk into another corporate environment again for the rest of my life. Kind of dropped out of society as a whole that way for a long time. Zig Ziglar was kind of the motivational guru back in my day. And he said one of the keys to success is knowing how to build a team of success around you. Always took that to heart. Was always able to do that in the past. And I started doing that again today. Let's see. I brought on an attorney today. It's somebody I've known and respected for a long time. We trust each other. He specializes in suing corporations over liabilities. He's rather good at it. So we had a common interest, going to war against corporate entities. Let's see. Also hired a communications director / executive assistant to be my hands and feet in the headquarters where we're setting this organization up. Also hired a very talented IT individual to set up our computer network, as well as to organize and write the software for a website. In other words, web creator. And I even identified last night somebody that I would like to put in charge of the operations of this organization. You know, it's kind of funny. An operations executive. I'll tell you how I choose that. I do look for somebody that's worked in a corporate environment. I do look for somebody that has, certain traits in their background. But the number one thing I look for in an operations executive, that's the captain of the ship who's going to steer the boat, right? Is I look for somebody that has a passion and a good heart. And it was somebody that I've been thinking about for a long time in that position. And I made them the offer yesterday. Taking on something like that's a pretty big ordeal. So I expect that I'll probably hear an answer back from soon enough. That this is a person I'd put a lot of trust in. I'm going to make sure that this organization always stays on track. and its sole purpose is to benefit the truck driver out here on the road, make his life easier, better, and more profitable. Just on a fun note, I told you I was going to set up this organization where members were not required to do a dues. I'm going to be successful at that. I'll make sure that we don't stick our hands in your pocket. But I do need to generate revenue in the organization. And I opened a couple of revenue paths today. I'll tell you one that you might be fairly excited about. Is one of the revenues that we're going to do is basically run it like it's going to be based on donations, but for each dollar amount that you put into the donation hat, you're going to get a ticket. And at the end of this year, we're going to give away a brand new 389 Peterbilt fully loaded. So it was a long day. Very productive day. Got a whole bunch of things done. Got treasury set up, bank account set up, processing set up, IT guy hired, attorneys hired, executive assistant hired, started payroll. You may wonder why I'm telling you all this. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of people that are very secretive whenever they try to put something together like this. I'm not that way. Number one, I'm not money motivated. I keep telling you that. I'm not a greedy individual. I don't do things I'm not motivated for personal gain. I'll just put it that way. I believe that we have a lot higher calling than that in life. But just to put it easily, and I'll put it to you this way. Sins are always in the cover of darkness. Evil always takes place behind closed doors. Secrets are not healthy. I want everybody to be able to see everything that we do. I want people to be involved in everything that we do. I want you as the individual to have a say. So as I go through this process and form this organization and get it up and running, and I'll tell you, as soon as I get it totally operational, we'll have an operation executive that's actually salaried that'll take the helm, and we'll let them run with it. But me and you, we're going to be their boss. Long day. Long day. I feel good about what I did today. And I definitely I feel better looking at the future today than I have in a long time. Felt like winning. I want to bring as many people as I can along for the ride. Great day. Great day. I'm tired. I think I'll take some sleep time and rest. We'll get up in the morning and start it all over again, and should have another highly productive, successful day. But I am flat wore out tonight. I don't mind telling you that. Just on a funny note, you always everybody is always interested in my chow reports and dinner and cooking and all that kind of stuff. So I'll tag a little video on here what I cooked for dinner tonight at the end. Stay tuned for my little cooking video. It'll just be 10-15 seconds. Y'all can endure that, right, little chow? Anyway, y'all have a great night. God bless each and every one. Remember, you too can change the world. All you got to do is be nice to each other. Bye-bye. Well, tonight I decided to have breakfast for dinner. So pancakes and sausage, butter and maple syrup it is. Yum! You know, I probably ought to quit this. I'm probably going to turn into a fat boy if I keep cooking for myself.